Well, hello guys, I'm back again with another video, and this is my review of Kingsman: The Golden Circle. Now, watching this movie, I was really excited to see this because it's been a while since we saw the first Kingsman movie, and now, we have the second one. It was anticipation in going into this movie, and kind of let me down a little bit. It was still good. It was a good movie, but I felt like this movie tried too hard to be fun and over the top. I liked the first one was a little bit more grounded, and I thought they should have stayed more grounded into the sequel. They probably will in the third one, after a lot of the reception from this movie. But I felt that, and also the villain and their motives. I really thought it was kind of generic and boring. But I'll get more into that later, though. Kingsman: The Golden Circle is an enjoyable movie. It was fun, action packed, humor, and had a lot of humor in this movie. And that's mostly what I can really say about it. I really enjoyed like the new additions to the Statesman. I thought they were really funny, and I really liked them a lot. They were really cool. They were interesting agents, and I also liked. I think his name was Agent Whiskey. I liked him a lot. He was very funny, and he was really badass too in the scenes. A lot of it you see in the trailers though, but like Channing Tatum was good for the moments he was in there. Halle Berry was just Halle Berry for me. She's not really interesting to me in movies, so that's it. But Jeff Bridges was fine too. And the story, on the other hand, it's not bad. It's decent in my opinion. I thought that it was a lot of cliche stuff I saw in the movie. This might be a spoiler if you haven't seen the movie, but X's girlfriend gets the virus that's from the drugs, and I'm like, okay. And then Xe has to go get the drugs or just to save his girl, and it's like, okay. It's like we've seen this before in a spy movie before, but okay. It's way better than American Assassin, so that's. And then the whole drug stuff, about a lot of people taking the drugs and all that. I thought that was kind of creative, a little bit of how it was done. So I had to give Matthew Vaughn some props with that, and I thought, okay, it's not bad. And it was also good to see Harry and Eggsy again in their father son type of relationship bond that they have. It was pretty good to see that again, and quite unsatisfactory a little bit to me of why he came back to life. And also, I also enjoyed the subplot between with Eggsy and his girlfriend. I really thought that was a really fun and amusing subplot. I kind of enjoyed and like her character even more. So, and also with Merlin too. I like how Merlin's character's arc went in this movie, and it was satisfying to me. And I really felt I had a little shed a little tear for what happened, but I'm not gonna really say that. But even though I spoiled a little bit some stuff in the movie, yeah, that was kind of really decent to me. It made Kingsman feel a little bit more special and human and grounded to me. Then it just goes from just being all over the place, which kind of really hurt my feeling or my expectations for it. Now I'm going to go more into the low points in movies that I thought really didn't really hit it off with me. I really did not think Poppy was really this strong of a villain. I thought she was really weak. You know, I don't know why. You could have just went with a better villain. To be honest with you, coming off of Samuel L. Jackson, you could have just made the Statesmen the villains. Honestly, and that could have been played off a little bit better. I just felt Julianne Moore. She was great in the movie, but I just felt like she was so boring and did nothing to the story. She didn't do nothing to make it move. That's what I'm basically trying to say. And the big explanation of why Harriet came back was just so force fed and generic and corny. Just, the statesman knowing where he was at the time where he got shot really did not make it seamless and make it make any sense as possible. It felt confusing, it felt rushed, it felt stupid. And they should have just let him go. If and that's what's scary, because what would this movie would have been if they didn't have Harry? I don't know what they thought of, or maybe they thought they needed him, and they thought they killed him off too early. I don't know. Maybe, they could have. it would have been interesting to see Eggsy dealing with this and how he could have came a better spy with him gone. But it kind of really just makes everything a little bit more disappointing by what they done by bringing him back. My final remarks about this film, that I feel like this film had a lot of high hopes, but kind of felt like a letdown a little bit from some of the choices that they have made in this film that brung it down. And for me, in my opinion, they also still have room to fix, and that's what they're probably going to do with the third installment of this film. Kingsman: The Golden Circle gets a 7 out of 10 from me, and this is all. This is it for me. My name is Jay Mass, and thank you for coming to this video and watching it. Now, I see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.